Okay, here it goes from Miz Mooz. So right before the show started, I was looking at these boots and I was like, you know, many years ago, before Miz Mooz was ever at QVC, I was a giant Miz Mooz fan. And you could only find them at this one specialty boutique, like in the Philadelphia area, at least in this area. And I bought a pair of boots that looked so similar to this, but this is like the updated version, easier to get into. I wore the heck out of those boots. So I'm very, very excited to have these in the show. The ruched leather mid-shaft boots. This is the boot. The leather is so soft. The bottom has even more technology than the pair that I had. You will be able to wear these constantly. They feel amazing, look fantastic. I'm going to quickly take you through the colors, but these should be about a $200 shoe. According to the retail value, we're doing them for 5 easy payments of $30. And once you get them home, you'll actually say like worth every single penny. Like it is a gorgeous, comfortable shoe. So we'll take you through. Here's your beautiful brandy. We have the brandy. We also have them in the red. And notice all of that burnishing, just really lovely. Up here we have them in the black. Here's graphite, which is a really lovely gray. And then I think this is super cool. We're calling this ocean. So it's kind of like teal mixed with charcoal, like a true neutral, but that neutral you don't already have. And this is called kiwi, which is a deep, gorgeous green. But only 350 available in the kiwi. This is today's big deal. Christy Turner is here. Christy, this is everything in a boot that made me fall in love with Miz Mooz before you ever came to QVC.
You're exactly
years
right.
ago. Like the comfort, the construction, that you put it on and you're like, oh, that's a good boot.
This is it. I mean, this is going to be your new best friend, because for me, the fact that we did what's so beloved, as you mentioned, what you saw so many years ago, that gorgeous ruching of the leather, that's so signature to the DNA of our brand. I mean, just to have this stunning, stunning leather is incredible, but we've set it on an outsole that is brand new for us, a new construction. And when I tell you, it's like a sneaker. I mean, this is, when you travel this year, this is going to be the boot that you take with you.
This is the boot that we were like, maybe you're going to a show or something and you want to do some shopping. You're like, I'm going to be on my feet all day long. This is the boot that you put on for those days you don't want to wear a sneaker because for aesthetic reasons, but you really need comfort. This is the beautiful boot that you put on. I want to go right to the size chart because Miz Mooz is European sizing and it's super easy. You just need to know what to do. So I'm usually an 8.5, 9, and I'm wearing the 39 right now.
I'm the same exact as you. I'm in a 39, fits beautifully. What we recommend is you go down the left-hand side of our chart to find your US size. You'll go to the right to find your European size. Where you see a little overlap in the 9 and the 9.5, what we recommend is if you're on that shorter side of the 9, more of an 8.5, stick with the 39, otherwise jump up to the 40, and then you do the same thing with the 9.5. And
I think this makes sense. Like for me, I'm generally an 8.5, but I can wear 9s. 39 makes sense for me. If you're usually a 9, but sometimes you like to buy a 9.5, get the 40. I think you know they are very true to size. And Miz Mooz, based out of New York City, was a company that came about because the founders saw all these chic women who wouldn't put their shoes on until they got to work. They were wearing like athletic shoes just because you can't walk on city sidewalks for long periods of time in uncomfortable boots and heels and things.
That's exactly it. They had access to these gorgeous leathers out of Europe, all carefully and ethically sourced. They knew they could design them in such a way that they would be timeless, something that you're making an investment in but that you can keep in your footwear wardrobe for so many seasons, so many years. But they also, because it is a New York brand, they wanted that infinite wearability, that right out of the box wear. You're going to go all day long. It doesn't matter what you're going to be doing. You're going to find yourself having this really comfortable experience.
I want to show you something kind of cool. So I'm wearing Denim & Company jeans that are coming up next hour. So, well, 2 hours from now, we're going to do these Denim & Company jeans and the Dennis Basso mock neck. So I pulled my jeans on top of them. Now notice, this is a straight leg jean, but the boot is fitted enough. Now, even if you have a little bit more of a even if you have more of like an athletic calf, you can still wear these. That's not what I mean by fitted. I just mean it's not, there's no big gap in it. So if I want to put my pants down on the boot, I totally can. But if I wanted to, boy, I really need to self-tan my legs there. I'm seeing But if I wanted to tuck in or wear tights, super, super cute.
Right. It's
And
amazing.
that's how,
I'm wearing
let's
it.
take a look at how Christy's wearing them.
Yeah, so I wore it today.
Two different ways. Look.
Kind of with a trouser legging, and I loved it because I was able to tuck it in. I also tend to wear a lot of the time. I love like a wide leg cropped jean. And so in these cooler months, when I wear a mid shaft like this, I get that great leather coverage. I don't feel like my leg is exposed. I don't feel like I need to self tan.
Yeah.
And I still have that great, you know, it looks so cute
They're
and so easy to wear.
such great boots. I got so excited because this is truly like my all-time favorite Miz Mooz boot, reimagined for 2024 with that new outsole, which as much as I loved mine, and I wore the heck out of them, you'll love yours even more with that even more technology in the outsole. So here's your beautiful Brandy, and that's what Christy's wearing. I gotta tell you, years and years ago, before Miz Mooz came to QVC, and I bought a boot that looked very similar to this from Miz Mooz, I paid closer to the $200.
Yes,
this is less money than I paid. God, that has to be about 10 years ago, easily.
Right.
Maybe more.
Yes.
Might actually have been more than 10 years ago. Here's the red. Red is our most limited. This is the black. They were like my big splurge boots. If I would have known that in 2024 I could pay less and get them home for $30 on Easy Pay with free shipping and handling,
That's
no
a game
doubt.
changer.
Here's graphite. Here's ocean. I love the ocean.
That ocean really cool. It's like a great peacock. Works with everything.
Yeah, so pretty. And then here's what we're calling kiwi. So cool. You know it's good leather when it ruches and drapes like silk.
It's not overly structured at all. It is. It's like fabric. And I think what's really interesting and what's really cool about this, Delena, is what we did is we put usually we do an interior zipper on this one. We did it on the exterior this time. Covered it with a great piece of leather. In the kiwi and in the red and in the brandy, you can really appreciate those burnishing and the highs and lows, the details there. They're absolutely stunning. One thing we included on the interior there, you can see up on the shaft, we included a piece of elastic goring. That goring's gonna help. When we were saying earlier about the size of your calf, this really shouldn't be an issue. There's lots of space there, and there's that extra give as well. So it doesn't come up too high that you really have to worry about the calf with this.
It actually is this perfect blend between shooty, that ends at the ankle, and knee boot. And you can wear it because it does have a more slender silhouette. You can wear this with skirts and tights, but you can put your straight leg jeans right over top of it if you want. And if you want to tuck something into it, there's no big gap. Like, I'm going to bend down if you don't mind. I don't like when if I want to tuck something into a boot, I have a big gap here. I just aesthetically don't like how it looks.
Right.
This is a nice streamlined boot that is not tied to any one trend, so it's not going to go out of style. It's just super stylish.
It really is. It looks great on the leg. I love the little cut down that we have where you have the zipper where it meets. It just looks fantastic. And getting into it, I'm wearing it barefoot today. We do microfleece liner all throughout. It's a padded footbed. You really don't have to have a sock if you don't want to. It's so amazing, the material up against your skin. However, there is a generosity to this boot where you could fit a sock in this easily.
Absolutely. So what would you say is I mean, for me, this is very true to size. I have a kind of medium width foot that, if anything, would go maybe a little towards the wide. I feel like this is pretty universally great.
It is universally great. And we do offer it in wides here at QVC, which is something that we do not do in every style. So if that's something you're looking for, that's something you can absolutely find in this style.
In fact, you don't even actually offer that
anywhere else,
right?
No.
So like the boutique that I bought my first Miz Mooz in many years ago and spent more, did not have wides.
Right.
Did not have all these colors. I got gray. I think they had like gray. I don't remember what other color. I know I got the gray, but like there was maybe one or two colors in the store. We have this beautiful selection of colors, over 300 picked up. I'm telling you, this is everything that makes Miz Mooz so awesome. It's quality, it's durability. When you finish wearing them this season, you'll pull them out next season and they'll still be your favorite boot. They'll still look new.
They will. They wear beautifully. This leather is such an investment piece because of the way it stands the test of time. It just is fabulous. It's why we love leather pieces, because they truly wear so beautifully. It's hard to believe this gets softer.
Yeah.
It really does.
All right, I want to take you through the colors. You can see right here, there's the black, and that's what I have on. It's such a great boot. And it's flat. Like if you've been really trying to find a boot that feels like a really comfy sneaker, this is it. It's not even a wedge. It's just a really nice wear all day on your feet, shopping, touring, walking on cobblestones, whatever. Here's your beautiful brandy. Here's the red. Here's the black. If you do any, like a lot of sidewalk walking, if you live in a city, oh my gosh, you're gonna love these. Here's your graphite. Here's the ocean. And then that beautiful kiwi. 5 easy payments of $30, free shipping and handling. Let's just take a look at that size chart.
So easy to do, just go down the left-hand side to find your US size. You'll go to the right to find your European size. It's very true to size in this. I'm an 8.5 in my US size, and I'm wearing it in 39, and it fits beautifully.
So this big deal has free shipping and handling. Thanks so much, Christy. Go
Thanks,
to QVC.com, and you can search all of our big deals. Got a lot of great things for you. I really, really recommend those boots, though. They're unbelievably comfortable. Still to come, how about a half a gallon of philosophy?